Minecraft Live was a month ago, and as exciting as that event was, it's safe to say that the hype has definitely died down. We've had several weeks of snapshots, but for the most part, what we saw during that event is what we currently have. And I'm not here to say that's bad or that's disappointing or we shouldn't be grateful about the features that we currently have in 1.20, because so far they're quality features. The camel, the chiseled bookshelves, the bamboo, you guys know the features by now. But I'm starting to question the decision to make 1.20 a community update. And we've heard it during this event that their main focus is to develop this update alongside the Minecraft community.
Well, it causes stress. So this year, we think we will have time to really iterate on the features together with the community, of course, and also to add features that we haven't showed yet, that we haven't showed today. Because we know we already have so many ideas, and also during the development process, both us and the community, so many ideas going to pop up. And those are also often very, very charming. So we're happy that we will have more time to really explore this update together.
Which sounds great. Anytime they want to involve us and include the community, I think we're just overall going to be happy and excited and just anticipate every single snapshot and every single beta. The big issue is transparency, something that Mojang has never been good at. And I'm not saying this to make Mojang seem like they're a bad studio or they're lazy, which is completely false, by the way. I see that all the time. Mojang is not lazy, but when it comes to communication and transparency and letting the community know exactly what it is they're trying to accomplish, they have never been good at that. So it was really brave for Mojang to announce a community update that they wanted to develop alongside us. I think a lot of us assumed that that meant that we were going to see a different studio.
Community of community, community, the community.
A studio that was more transparent, a studio that was going to acknowledge a lot of our feedback ideas and things that we've been wanting to see for a very, very long time. And I think it's still too soon to jump to conclusions. Clearly we still have several more months. And it's also nice to see that they're holding Q&As on Reddit and Discord, they are answering questions. However, when it comes to what we can expect out of 1.20, I think it's safe to say we're still as confused as we were a month ago during Minecraft Live. What we essentially know are the core principles. We know that their main objectives are self-expression, representation, and storytelling, which really doesn't narrow it down when it comes to the features we could see, because you could probably relate those principles to every single feature in Minecraft, because it's subjective. So that doesn't really help us figure out what exactly we can expect in the next few months. And I know some people are going to be like, well, you have to be patient, you just have to wait and see. But at the same time, they announced that they want to develop this alongside the community, which is sort of a bold statement. It's a promise, and when it comes to promises, especially from a studio that is behind on a lot of announced features, it's hard to say exactly what their goals are when it comes to involving our ideas, but that's something they're trying to achieve specifically for 1.20. So where exactly would you start when it comes to community ideas? There's tens of thousands of ideas currently sitting on feedback, some that are 4 years old, some that are 1 minute old. And of course, we got the official Discord for Minecraft. We also got some amazing, incredible ideas on Reddit as well that have been sitting there for a very, very long time. And let's be real, Minecraft has always been a community game. It's the YouTubers and the viewers and the modders that made Minecraft what it is right now. So in terms of content and in terms of the overall theme, I think it's best that Mojang shares as much as possible early on, because it allows us to craft better ideas and help improve 1.20. But instead, we're still getting the very quiet and mysterious Mojang through the development phase. And that's sort of why I wanted to make this video, because as of right now, we're still seeing the same old Mojang, which isn't necessarily a terrible thing, but when you make promises like involvement and community feedback, of course our expectations are going to change. And as of right now, we just haven't seen the change that we were promised. But they still have plenty of time to deliver on those promises. And I think they could start now. They can start with more Q&As, maybe weekly Q&As. They can also finally fix and update the feedback website. They even talked about it last month, finally getting rid of registered users. So there's a lot to do on feedback. I mean, there's so many things that just need updating, so I think that's a good way to show the community that you're serious about feedback and you're serious about involving community ideas. Or else, why suggest it, why promote it, and why talk about it several times during events like Minecraft Live? So that's another good start. I think they also need to address old announced features, because those are also community ideas. You know, the desert biome update, the savanna biome update, as well as the Badlands. These are all announced community ideas. So it would be nice to understand what they're trying to do there. I think nobody can really fault Mojang if they over communicate. When they decide to just remain quiet about certain things that they've announced even in the past or discussed at one point, like the Illusioner or jungle villages, we had swamp villages, as well as the fletching table. Like, there's a lot going on. The copper goat horn. I know they're trying to avoid another situation like the birch forest and the fireflies and miscommunication. But I think we all know at this point that one of the reasons why so many people were upset to begin with when it came to those features was the fact that they never updated us on what's happening with them until the very end or near release. So I look forward to seeing what's next for this update. I see a lot of potential, especially with what King B Dog said about the main principles. But until we see more inclusion, until we see more feedback, community ideas, it just feels like the same old. So thank you guys for watching. Share your ideas down below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Peace.